Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for all signs. Also, any sign that you may be thinking of today. We're going to use this reading to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that has recently entered into your life. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that is newly guided here. It's a fully channeled message. Let's call in our spirit guides. Spirit, if you could please guide me with loving messages meant to be heard today. What is the loving energy around us? I am listening for you now. I have joyful wisdom, little messages from Winnie the Pooh. You can't go wrong with that. Joyful wisdom. Oh, the simple joys of life. There's nothing quite like them, don't you think? So let us cherish each moment and find happiness in the present. After all, there's no time like the present and no place like here. Absolutely. We talk about being in the present all the time, that the joy happens in the present. It's not in the future. It's not in the past. It is the moment in time right in front of you. Spirit, please share with me. Life's simple pleasures. The simplest pleasures in life are often the sweetest. So let us never forget to appreciate the beauty and wonder of the world around us and find joy in the little things. Absolutely. Look around you. What is it that makes you happy today? I don't care if it's a cup of coffee. I don't care if it's petting your cat, going for a walk. You just bought yourself new sneakers, whatever it is, be happy. Be happy with all those little things. Really, they do add up. And, sometimes you got to look at it as there was a day I didn't have these things. Maybe there are things that you take for granted at this point, and there was a day that you were wishing for them. So maybe we need to take a look around. I have courageous steps. Fear is a natural part of life, dear friend, but let us find the courage to face our fears head on and watch as we emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. We are always stronger than we think we are. And sometimes we say to ourselves, I don't want to be strong anymore. I'm tired of being strong. I'm tired of having to walk, in courage, or I'm tired of having to, just be powerful all the time. But we do have to continue. We have to hold our head high, and whatever God puts on our plate, you've got to realize that you can always get through something. There's always another side, and there's always something better. Spirit, please share with me Winnie the Pooh. What does Winnie the Pooh have for us for today for love? I have a 7 of Cups. I have a 5 of Swords. I have a Hermit. I have a Sun, and I have the World coming out together. So let's start there. I definitely have a new sense of I'm ready to start something new. Something new is coming into your life. There's some new journey. These two little birds on this branch are really jumping out at me. They just are sitting there watching it all, and they both had to have flown there to get to that branch, to land on that branch together. So there's just this sense of look at us and look at everybody around us. And I don't know, just looking at things from a different perspective. I'm going to say it that way also. But definitely a new beginning, definitely the new light, definitely a sense of I can't wait to get started. I can't wait to get this started. Coming out of a hermit energy, coming out of a struggle, making the right choices moving forward is how it's coming into me, that I'm no longer going to, choose the wrong person or get myself into a situation that doesn't really work for me. I have a Hanged Man, even if I have to wait for the right person. But the 7 of Cups is coming into me as I do have choices. I do have to decide what is the most important to me. I have everything from a sweet pot of honey to this dove bird to an angel to this snake and this number one, I'm number one. So who am I going to put first? You know, what am I going to choose first? And sometimes we have so many choices in front of us. We don't make any choices, but we do need to make choices that are wise. I would say that. I have a 2 of Wands. Oh, I like 1, I like the bridge. 2, I like the river. I like how that's flowing. I like how this little person's looking at a map. It's almost like the inner map that's inside of you, that path that's inside of all of us that says, keep going, follow this, you're on your way. You may be right in the middle of where the journey is taking you, and you've got to stop. You've got to look at that map, and you've got to then start again and continue across that bridge. So there's definitely a feeling of I'm ready to cross over. This new beginning is, Spirit just said this new beginning is happening whether you're ready or not. So that comes back to, you don't always get to decide who you fall in love with and when. So even if you feel like you're not quite prepared, you feel like I need more time, or I would hope that I could heal longer, but sometimes Spirit knows the timing better than you, and they put somebody in front of you when you think, maybe I wasn't quite ready, but you really are. So this is a turning point. This is a crossing over for you, however we want to say it. So I'm going to say a turning point to a new beginning. And sometimes it just happens. It just happens to, it comes into your life, like I said, maybe when you least expect it, or you thought that you would be single for longer, and then all of a sudden you just happen to meet somebody and they're great and you want to spend time with them. So don't question it. I have an Ace of Wands, somebody who we're really attracted to. I love this little path that Piglet's on. I love I'm on my way to my castle. He's got a little castle in the tree, and you can see he's following the path to his own castle. So I feel confident. I feel strong. I feel secure. So this little guy is ready to move forward with his own life and, enter into something. So I really like, these cards are so cute, aren't they? So I love this message of, bottom of the deck, I have an Ace of Cups. Look at this. Queen of Pentacles and a Knight of Wands. These are such beautiful cards. And look at the energy of security, passion, love. I think that there's something going on here. I even like this little baby kangaroo in the pouch. Some of you have maybe a child already that's included in this love. So maybe that's part of the equation. But right now it's a feeling of, look at Pooh. He's like ready to charge forward with his wand, and Eeyore's like, really? You want me to move? You want me to go forward? How fast, right? So he's not going to move there. This particular this knight does move fast, but I don't know about Eeyore. I don't know how fast Eeyore moves. Look at the beautiful honey pot. I'm craving that honey pot. I'm craving that overwhelming joy. I'm craving that overwhelming love. There's a little baby frog down here. Look at the little frog. So that came into me as you got to kiss a lot of frogs, of course. But it was definitely a frog turning into a prince, and a little bit of your princess in disguise energy. Maybe you didn't see this prince as your prince. Maybe you didn't see this person as, this is the person I'm supposed to be with. But maybe Spirit puts this person in front of you, and they literally they turn, with one kiss, they turn from this frog to this beautiful prince that you've been waiting for. But that frog did jump out at me. But you do, unfortunately, have to kiss a lot of frogs to get to the right one. That's the truth. you know, I love always that energy, the prince and the frog. Let's see what else they have for you. Spirit, please share with me. What else do you need us to know? So I feel some energy of moving forward, this turning point, crossing over, however we want to say that. Okay, I have a club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Now, you always have the ability to say no. You always have the ability. Nobody can make you do or say anything. If somebody wants you to do something and you don't want to do it, you say no and walk away from it. There's no manipulation. There's no control. It could be spirit reminding you, don't put yourself in a situation where somebody has expectations of you that you don't really want to do. So keep that in mind. I have a basket, recognition, rewards. Okay, so it's coming into me more as fruitfulness. It's coming into me as I have abundance flowing into me. I have everything that I need, not necessarily everything that I want. So it could be just some gratitude there. I have a whale, a great worry over nothing. Isn't that the truth? Worrying about something that hasn't happened yet, worrying about the future that we have no control over, worrying about things that are happening in other people's lives that you definitely don't have control over. They got to make their own decisions. Spirit, please share with me. I have March being important. It could be a birthday month for some of you. It could be a birthday month for the person you're thinking of today. I have a fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. You could be very bright. Your person could be very bright. Your person could, I don't know, find their way out of situations that nobody else can. There's a sense of cleverness to that fox for me, that your person may be very clever or you may be very clever. Like I said, the person who can solve a problem very easily or get through something very easily, maybe just a really good problem solver. You know, there's definitely people out there that are good at that. I have a yoke, feeling tied down and frustrated. I'm going to put that with the club, that nobody can hold you back, okay? Nobody, if you start to feel like you're being held back, that could be a red flag for you, that somebody is, you feel like, I don't have control over my destiny anymore, or somebody's making decisions for me. Obviously, those are things that you want to take a look at, but nobody can hold you back is how I feel. I have a tree, affairs with your family. I'm just going to say growing the family tree, adding to the family tree, constantly growing, whether it's children, grandchildren, nieces and nephew, you know, your family's expanding. They're saying stay close, keep it together no matter how big it gets. So keep that family together. Here's another bridge jumping out, successfully overcoming a problem. This fox, there's something about this fox, and it could be somebody that's come into your energy recently. And maybe we do have some obstacles to overcome. Maybe there's something about this person that is, I don't know, they have a good head on their shoulders and they're like, you know what, we're going to get through it. We're going to figure it out. It's not a problem. We'll come up with a solution. It's just a matter of time. So I do feel like this fox is very, very bright, and I guess is giving you the confidence that everything's going to work out. So that feels good. Maybe they have a solution in mind to something that we need to do together in order to be together. So that could be going on for some of you. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have today? I have life is a carnival, revel in the ride. Absolutely. Go for the ride, right? Go with the flow, go for the ride. You know, sometimes it's a circus, sometimes it's a carnival. Sometimes it's, I wasn't expecting all these characters in my life. I wasn't expecting all this crazy in my life, or people putting on a show around me. But that's life. You know, people come and go, and there's a sense of attachment, they're saying. You know, sometimes these people become attached to you without you inviting them in. They're, you know, in-laws, or they're best friends of the person that you're dating, and their character, that it feels like I just signed into a circus with their friends. Something could be going on with just like the characters or the different personalities in your person's life. Don't stop moving ahead. Great things are on the horizon. I like the little flowers, like that are heart shaped, like she's just walking on air, but she's walking on these little hearts. So it's almost like she's just following this like pillow of hearts, just kind of this, all these little pillows. But she's moving ahead. She knows that there are better things ahead. And this is very much a feeling of following my heart. I really do feel that way. You know, whether it's somebody's in your life or not, I'm going to follow my heart to what's best for me. I feel like that's the message. And Amelia, look at a little Amelia. Courage is being yourself every day in the world that tries to conform you. You don't have to be like everybody else. Certainly Amelia isn't, with her pigtails and the spider hanging from her pigtails. And this looks like she's got a pet spider. So she's not the norm, but you do not have to be the norm. You can be yourself. You can be special. You can be unique. You stand out. Spirit's just saying maybe that's something that somebody loves about you, that you're not normal in a sense, that there's something about you that stands out, that you're your own, you know, you're your own person. You don't have to be like everybody else. You don't care necessarily what other people think of you, you know, what you wear, what you look like. You're not really looking for anybody else's opinion. You're just kind of being your own personality. Spirit, please share with me. Follow my heart. You stand out. Turning point. A prince in disguise. I have a 9 of Wands. I have a Hanged Man. The Queen of Pentacles. And I have a 3 of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles came into me with this kind of mother cat with these 2 little kittens. And it could be some of you have 2 children. It could be that you've been raising children by yourself. And you can see like those are the most important things that's the security. I need to keep you safe. I need to take care of you first. I need to make sure that you are safe. So this queen, I feel like, has other priorities in her life, and those are always going to come first, even with somebody new coming in. Hasn't been always easy. I do like the admiration coming in here with this 3 of Pentacles, that someone coming into your life that maybe you look up to in a sense. They could be really good at what they do. We learned already that they're very clever. They're very bright. They are a great problem solver. So there could be a sense of security there with you have a partner in crime to kind of put out fires in life. But this is a sense of I've got priorities and I'm going to take care of those priorities first. So that's important to some of you. I have a 7 of Swords. I have a Page of Swords. I have a Queen of Wands. And I have a Justice. The Queen of Wands is looking for more. The Queen of Wands is, look at how confident she is. She's secure. She can be with anybody. She's looking for more of a commitment. And I feel like I like the black cat too. Maybe somebody out there has a black cat. I feel like she is saying to you, I'm definitely not going to settle. I'm definitely not going to accept this felt like a bunch of BS. The person who's trying to seduce you, look at like the shock on the mother's mouth in the background. I just felt like this person was just saying and doing whatever they could to seduce you, to charm you, to, you know, if you wanted to hear, I'm looking for a long-term relationship, they're going to tell you they want that too. If you're looking to say, I'm just looking for something casual, then they'll say, yeah, that's all I want to, let's take it slow. So I feel like this person is giving you a line of BS. So there's a little bit of this queen overriding that you've got your BS radar, I guess. Your BS radar is on, and I feel like that's important, you know, like you're just totally in tune to somebody's BS, and you're just so much stronger today. So keep your eyes open for the person who you admire. That's more important. I have an Empress, standing strong, knowing who you are, letting go of something that, you know, I feel like, you know what, I've been there, done that. I've been there, done that. I've already been through the person who just says what they want to say for the sake of, you know, I guess, seducing you or a physical relationship. But I feel like been there, done that. I had to say goodbye to, you know, the sailor at every port, right? Here's the sailor at every port, and the casualness of, you know, let's have a fling while I'm in port. So then that new beginning coming in that has, you know, more significance and is going to turn into something so much more. I have a King of Swords. Here's my strong man. How cool. Number 15, 8 of Pentacles, and a 9 of Swords. So I do feel like this person is there. It is feeling like a physical labor for some reason. This person could own a construction company. They could be in one of the trades where they have to use their body. Their body is just very physical throughout the day. Definitely this person could be a weightlifter. They could work out. I do feel like they are just constantly pushing themselves. It's a energy of, I'm just always trying to improve myself. I'm trying to improve my life. So this is not a lazy person. I'm going to say that whoever this frog is, that's going to turn into a prince. They are not a lazy person. They're a prince in disguise, you know, like maybe they don't see themselves as a prince. Maybe that's not how they've ever seen themselves, but you see them as your prince. Spirit, can I have some loving messages? What is it that you have for us at this time? I have stay forever. Beautiful. I want something more. Marry me. Somebody who wants something more, definitely. I can't picture my life without you. So you can see this person is making up their mind that they're going to want a future. They're going to pick you. They're going to want to be only with you. They're hitting that turning point that they want to be with somebody. I want to have a family. Maybe they want it all. Maybe some of you, that's what you want as well. I love everything about you. I'm going to say it that way. That's probably a good summary. That I think that you're amazing. I think that you're wonderful. And I definitely am crossing over that card that had the map with the bridge that says, I'm looking at my map right now, and my map has you on it. You know, if I cross over this bridge, you're on the other side with a big star next to your name and how to find you. So this feels wonderful. Stay forever, and I love everything about you. So that's what we're looking for, Spirit. We don't want the person who's giving us a whole bunch of BS. We've got our BS radar up and we are going to deflect that person for sure. Let's put this out into the universe. Let's ask Spirit to guide you to the right person. This person enter into your life. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 YouTube channels, and I will put the links in the description and in the comments. Have a great day, everybody.